today we're gonna do a Q&A. Y'all been hitting my comments about Q&As, vlogs, blind dates. We gonna get to them, you know what I'm saying? But today we gonna do some Q&As. I got some questions off of Google, and we just gonna get right into it. The first question is, what's the best advice a family member gave you growing up? Damn. I would say watch who you hang around, because I feel like whoever you hang around the most is who you will become. You know what I'm saying? You feed off the energy that you're given. So it's like, be careful who you hang around. You know what I'm saying? Next question. Who was your role model growing up? Michael Jackson. I always wanted to be like a Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? I always looked up to him. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I didn't think he died. You know what I'm saying? I was just lost. So I'll say Michael Jackson. I was always on my You feel me? But yeah. What's your proudest moment? My proudest moment was when I graduated at military school when I was 16. That was probably my proudest moment. I made a lot of people in my life happy. I made them proud, you know what I'm saying? And I made myself proud because I accomplished something that most people couldn't. So I felt really good with myself. Man, have you felt the most challenged? When I went to military school, boy, I had to bathe with men, sleep with men, eat with men. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that here. I'm just saying I'm not used to that environment. You know what I'm saying? I'm not used to doing all that stuff. I'm the only child for real, so it's like, nah, I wasn't used to all that. So that was a very big challenge in my life. Who has been a big influence on you? Shout out to my daughter Mario. Mario, he's been a big influence on me. You know what I'm saying? He always teaches me new things that I need to learn in life. And he always makes sure that I'm always on my toes no matter what. You know what I'm saying? What's the hardest lesson you ever had to learn? Took some time, took a couple years. You know what I'm saying? But swallowing my pride and being able to come face to face with my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I was always a person that always wanted to be right all the time. So when I am wrong, I try my best to apologize. You know what I'm saying? And let them know like I was wrong. So I have to. My biggest problem was I needed to swallow my pride. You know what I'm saying? Who was your first kiss with, and did you enjoy it? I do not remember. My first kiss, I was like in kindergarten. I do not remember. Who was your first love, and why did you love them? Contemplating if I should get into that. My first love, we gonna call her Susie. Why did I love her? She made me feel secure. She made me feel like I was held on to something, you know what I'm saying? But in the end, you know, things don't work. I'm not going to talk about it too much. What's your first heartbreak and what happened? I just said I wasn't going to get into that too much, you know what I'm saying? What's been your greatest accomplishment in life? Going to military school and graduating. What was your experience in high school like? I didn't really have too long in high school. I just went up to my 10th grade year and that was half of it. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't all of it. So my 10th grade experience was very, very interesting. You know what I'm saying? I was still learning. You know what I'm saying? I feel like going to military school, I learned so much more, but I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? But my high school experience was crazy. I was always finding myself in some kind of predicament that I couldn't get out of. You know what I'm saying? I was always doing some things that I shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? So, um, how did your parents meet? They met in Jamaica. Um, I don't know. I just know they met in Jamaica. I don't really get into all that. It's not really my business. What did you think about? What did you think adulthood was like in your teens? To be honest with you, um, I always based my life off of them high school musical. You know what I'm saying? So everything that you see in High School Musical is what I thought life was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I thought we was gonna sit here and talk, chat, sing in high school and things of that sort. I was just a very big believer in High School Musical. What's something you've done that you didn't expect to do at this age? Graduate? Yeah, graduate. What's the biggest lesson you've learned on your own? I'm gonna come back to you on that. Alright, alright. The biggest lesson I learned on my own will probably be forgiveness. Forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? I forgive pretty easily, you know what I'm saying? And that's probably one of my downfalls too. Because when people do me shady, I still forgive. You know what I'm saying? I don't forget though. I don't forget. What rating would you give your current job on a scale of 1 to 10? I give it a cool 8. I love the people that work there, you know what I'm saying? They're very cool people, you know what I'm saying? The vibes seem pretty real. I like it. Who was the last person you talked to on the phone? That's federal. That's federal. Tell me about the last date you went on. How did it go? It was a movie date, you know, some little kind of little stuff, you know what I'm saying? Went to the movies, you know, vibed out. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too much. What's one thing you would change about yourself right now? Um, my laziness, like, I'll do something, but I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I want to be more, I want to be more jumpy to go do something. Instead of, I don't know, man, this is, I want to be jumpy to go get it. You know what I'm saying? If it's not money, I'm not really too concerned about it. It's like, but again, I need to work. You know what I'm saying? I need to get up and go be somebody. Um, do you journal? And if so, what do you usually write about? No, I do not journal. How would you rank your love languages? Mm, mm, mm. uh, I really got to physical touch and words of affirmation. You know what I'm saying? Those two is really all I got for real. You know what I'm saying? If you got to live in another country for a year, where would you live? I don't know. I kind of like Florida. Florida is nice. Do you believe in love at first sight? No. No, no. And everybody that believes in that, you do not. Nah. It's called lust. It's called lust. hmm Love at first sight. Right. So you know everything about he or she the moment you met her. Nope, you just know her physical appearance. That's it. What are you most... We gonna skip that. What's your favorite and least favorite genre of music? My favorite is probably hip hop and R&B. My least favorite is probably country. I don't know. I kind of jack a little country. Rock. I don't like rock for real. If you had unlimited money to start your own business, what would it be? Sheesh, that's a good question. I'll probably invest in like real estate. You know what I'm saying? Get a couple properties out there in every country. Um, and do something like Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Cause everybody always gonna need something. So I just gotta put it out there for a more affordable price. So, you know, drop shipping, real estate, something like that. What's one dish you really want to learn how to make? A crab boil. I love me a crab boil. What skill would you like to improve as you get older? Being more of a go getter. You know what I'm saying? Being more of a go getter. I want to go get it. What hobby would you like to pick up again? But I want to wrestle so bad. I was wrestling when I was in high school. It was like heaven. Like it was like heaven. You know what I'm saying? I was free from every emotion I ever felt. I could just take it out when I was wrestling. You know what I'm saying? What does your dream proposal look like? We go on a vacation. We go on a vacation, right? And as we go on a vacation, you know what I'm saying? When we in the middle of whatever is going on, and it's just me and her, I'm gonna give her a little love sentence. Make her feel all romantic and chubby and lovey-dovey on the inside, you know what I'm saying? Then I pop down on one knee. But first I gotta tell her to go look at the eagles over there or something. Then I'm gonna drop down on one knee, open up the ring. And then that's how that's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Do I have any regrets? And if so, what are they and why? No, I don't have any regrets because everything I do, I did it for a reason. And if I didn't do what I did, I probably wouldn't learn what I did today. So no, I don't have any regrets. If you could change anything about your past, would you, and what would it be? No, I wouldn't change anything about my past because again, if I didn't learn it back then, I wouldn't be the man I am today. What did you fear the most growing up? Lizards, reptilian. I don't like reptiles, and I still don't like them. I say my worst fear, I ain't gonna tell y'all that, but my worst fear is reptiles. Except for like alligators though, I love alligators. I'll pick up an alligator, I've done it before. How have you dealt with past disappointments? It's life, man, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep it pushing, gotta keep it going. Life is life. Oh, get disappointed, what you gonna do? Just gotta keep going, man. If you had a childhood pet and they passed away, how did you handle that? Never had a pet? Never. Have you ever given up on a dream? What was it? I don't want to call it giving up, but it no longer was an interest to me. But I wanted to be a police officer, and then I just didn't one day. So, how has your relationships with your parents changed? Growing up, my people used to be mad strict. I mean, mad strict. You know what I'm saying? But like now, they like my friends. You know what I'm saying? We cool, we chill, we vibe. You know what I'm saying? Oh damn. 1 minute. What would you be willing to give up to achieve your dreams? I'll give up a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But what I wouldn't give up is family. And people tend to mix up the difference between family and relatives. Your relatives are bound to you by blood. Your family is who you make it, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't give up my family because without my family, I really wouldn't be here, you feel me? So that's the only thing I wouldn't give up. What's the best way to support you? What's the best way to support you when you're having a hard time? Just leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? I play some Broadway, get in my feelings, then I shake back. You know what I'm saying? What would you eat for your last meal? White rice, curry chicken, that's salted avocado. If you had the opportunity to be immortal, would you take it? I've thought about this on many occasions, but then it's like, I'm a Christian, so it's like, if I'm immortal, do I go to hell? Do I go to heaven? Because, like, everything gotta die. It's a loophole for something. If y'all watch Vampire Diaries, our originals, it's always a loophole for something, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, would I go to heaven or hell? And if it has any way of me going to hell nah, I'm not doing it. What's one culture tradition you want to pass on to your kids? Our food, like Jamaican food, is just top tier, number one. Number one. What do you hope will change in society down the line? All this politics stuff, man. Like, stop doing what y'all like. I don't know. It's like people have their own way of viewing things. So it's like, I wish they would just view it for the better good instead of how they feel on the inside. Because I'm not really an emotional thinker, I'm a logical thinker, so it's like, be real. What does your mind tell you, not your heart, you feel me? And then use that accordingly, you know what I'm saying? What fear would you like to overcome? The fear of reptiles. In 3 words, how would you describe your future self? Rich, wealthy, and accomplished. Wait, hold on. Rephrase. Rich, happy, and accomplished. Yeah. If your home caught on fire, what would you try to save? What? I wouldn't try to save anything but my life. It's not everything in my house could be replaced. Probably my phone. But other than that, nothing. How do you think you will deal with loss down the line? I've experienced a lot of loss in my lifetime, so it's like, I don't know. I always try to act tough, like it don't hurt or nothing like that, but in the end, tears usually do shed, and I just cope with it like a normal person. I cry, and I just let the thoughts sink in, and then I'll be okay. How would you like your relationship with your family to evolve? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. Do you believe in soulmates? In my opinion, yes. I feel like there will always be somebody for somebody. You know what I'm saying? There's always somebody for somebody. And if there's nobody for you, then talk to God. I can't answer that question. What's my worst heartbreak? This is going to be the last question, because these questions getting out of hand. But my worst heartbreak, the effects of that is I cried. I starved myself. And I felt sick for a whole year. For a whole year. That's the worst that it's ever gotten. But that's today's video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to comment and tell me what you want to see in the next videos. Make sure you comment and tell me what y'all want to see, because it's like, I don't know if y'all don't tell me, you feel me? So like, comment, and subscribe. You know, Mar out. Peace.